Gemini. Welcome to Maslow Tarot. I'm here to do your reading, your interpersonal reading for July for the next 30 days, where we look into a dynamic of you and somebody that's on your mind or somebody that you're dealing with, depending on who pops out. It could be, roles could be reversed, so don't be afraid to reverse it or switch it around. Energy is fluid. This is for Gemini. So I do bring in my guides, ancestors, spirit, guardians of the highest vibration to assist me with this reading, please, for Gemini, to provide the utmost clarity for their highest benefit, please, only. All right, for Gemini. Sorry, my dog's going a little crazy, so you might hear him yell at me. All right, so Gemini. So let's get a card for you. Insecurity wanted to pop out. Whoa. A card for Gemini, please. Whoa, geez, Gemini. Whoa. All right, so we've got rejection. All right, so we've got rejection. What about a card for the other person? What about the card? 1 minute. Or actually 10 minutes. Give me 10 minutes. All right, so a card for the other person for Gemini. Card for the other person. Renewal. And bottom of the deck, we have forgiveness. So we have rejection and renewal. Kind of an interesting dynamic here. So it looks like there might have been a decline, if you will. We're going to get some more information with the romance angels. Clyde, I'll be right there. Alright, can we get a card for Gemini, please? Playfulness. So recapture romance. Allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. So this could be a long-standing relationship where somebody feels rejected, maybe in the bedroom. I don't think this is a flat-out rejection of somebody who made an offer. I think that somebody's struggling with feeling the playful side to the relationship. And I think that the other person really wants to renew it as well, but I think they're starting from the inside out. So maybe taking on the lead in that renewal process. Let's see if we can get some more information with the Kipper deck for Gemini, please. To courthouse. So taking all the facts to maybe a mediator, somebody, and then 7 Wolf. So a lot of information might come out when you start to actually analyze all the evidence and like, privileged lady. So I think somebody wants to make you feel special, Gemini, or somebody wants to make the other person feel special. They're like aligning all the details. They're getting all the facts. They're understanding, like, what part am I playing in this? Why, because it takes 2 to tango. If something's getting stale, maybe I'm part of it. So that's the first place to start, from within, right? So I think that somebody still values you very highly. So I don't think there's any concern here. I think it's just a part of what a lot of relationships go through if you've been together for a while. But let's see if we can get some more information here. Okay, for Gemini, please. Can we get some more information about this dynamic? And what's going to happen? What do they need to happen in July? Ooh. There's going to be a discussion. Somebody's going to take the lead with the Queen of Wands, and that's passion, that's creativity. It's time to get creative. It's time to really remember who the hell you are and take that wand and and get creative. Clyde, knock it off, please. I'll be right with you. Anyway, so there's some desire here to create. There's some desire to take the lead, to make things better, to make things more spicy. Maybe you guys went through a hard time. Maybe there was a lot of arguing, and now it's finally ending, or you guys you're seeing eye to eye. And there's a transformation. I think somebody was being stubborn in regards to certain battles, you know, like disagreements and whatnot, and somebody's now finally letting go of their stubbornness. And I think that the transformation is going to help heal this process. I think there's a lot of overwhelm going on. There's a lot of, you know, it seems like a lot of time was passing by without any change. But it's like you just had to have that one thing happen so that you could actually see what was going on. So bringing up the fact that maybe you feel rejected, or you feel like you're rejecting them all the time, you know, and then talking about this whole potential for renewal, like can we relight this fire? Can we make this better? You know, is it going to can we open the floodgates of creativity and passion? And I think talking and discussing the things that you don't agree on, the things that you do agree on, and not holding on so tightly to your perceived idea of what happened or the specifics of it, but get down to the nitty gritty. Like, how do they really feel? Why did it really happen? Maybe some negative words were said. Maybe someone was just being kind of mean and cutthroat, if you will. They call her the Ice Queen. And that's actually the air sign, so it's kind of funny. In reverse. So making sure that you're clear about how you use your words and owning up to it and taking accountability for any negative things that might have been said. I don't see, I think that if you were to try to move on, or since this other person would try to move on, there would be an upheaval of emotions. Like it wouldn't be containable. So I don't think that it's time to move forward as far as like without each other. But it's like, let's get out of these rough waters together. Okay, you might be dealing with an earth sign with the King of Pentacles here. They might be very focused on work and finances. You know, healing from the cutting words. Maybe you felt when we hurt people, right? So hurt people. And it kind of killed the passion. It's like, I'm still healing from what you said. So it's time to discuss, like, I don't know who did what here. I'm not here to point fingers or whatever, but there was some real actual pain involved. It might have seemed small maybe at the time to you, or you're just doing it because you weren't really paying attention to what you were saying and you were overwhelmed in the moment. But it's time to discuss it, or else, I mean, it could be unhealable. But I think that's where the disconnect is happening in this dynamic. So it's important to be upfront and communicate and apologize when necessary. And then also it could have opened a deep truth, right? It could open the reality of the situation, of the relationship. Do you hear that? That's so weird. I hear like a horde of bees. Interesting. Okay. All right. Can we get some more information for Gemini, please? Risk. So 31, risk. Foundations. So taking a leap of faith as far as like being able to open your heart to an apology. If somebody really did make a low blow, or take a low blow, if you will, it's risky to accept the apology. It's risky to move forward. No matter what, relationships are risk. You go into them knowing that somebody can break your heart and that you're going to have to heal for a while. But how much of a risk is it to jump off that mountain that you've created and start something new? Is it freeing, or is it impulsive? How long will that free feeling last? Or is this person really worth doing the work for? Can you get back to that playful energy, the creative, passionate, fun energy? Is that something that you're desiring or that you need or you want? Maybe this other person does, because playfulness did come up. All right, let's get you some more advice, or some advice, closing advice for Gemini. Thank you so much for stopping by. I do appreciate your likes, subscribes, and comments. This is just a short version of the you and them videos or interpersonal readings. Oh my gosh, what did we say? Communication is key. New moon in Gemini. The Moonology deck is talking to you, Gemini. It's time to see both sides of the situation. It's time to see all sides of the situation and to come to an understanding. What did you say? How do you feel about what you said? Do you regret it? Was there a small smidgen of truth in there? Why did you say it? Was it, there's just get into all those different angles of the communication aspect that may have caused pain, or that may have led you to cause pain, or, reverse the roles if necessary. And to see if this is something that can be reignited. Anything else for Gemini? A new romantic cycle begins. Another new moon. So the new moon might be important in this dynamic. So new moons are about setting goals and making promises to yourself and the universe in order to work towards something that makes you a better person or makes your life better, but also making sure you keep your eyes open to the opportunities to course correct, right? To fix things. Or to even make changes and do stuff. So it looks like this communication will bring out a new cycle. It'll either be a whole new relationship, or it'll be a reignition of the playfulness, the passion. I don't see this ending. I just see the opportunity of it to end, because someone is pretty hurt here. It's killing their libido. It's making them feel like they're worthless. Like, it's just not. Someone hurt somebody here. And I don't think it was coming from a really nasty place. I think it was coming because someone was stubborn and someone was overwhelmed and not really paying attention to what they were saying. And that happens, we're human. Okay? And if it was you, don't beat yourself up. Communication is key. All right, thank you so much, Gemini. I hope you have a wonderful July. Thank you so much for your support. I'm very honored that you sat here and hung out with me. Thank you. See you next month.